car? That doesn't look like a real police car. Makes me a little nervous.
Hi everybody, it's Officer Bishop. I'm the Community Resource Officer. The video you just watched was somebody getting pulled over, but they weren't quite sure that the vehicle behind them was actually a police car. Police impersonators do happen. And what we want is to give you a few tips on what to do if you're ever being pulled over and you're not quite sure the vehicle behind you is a police car. First thing, slow down and put your flashers on. This lets the person behind you know that you see them. Second thing, call 911. I promise you the dispatchers will not mind. Once you're on 911, tell the dispatcher what's going on. They may ask you questions like what kind of vehicle you're in and where you are. You can say something like, I'm in a silver Toyota Camry. If you don't know exactly where you are, you can say something like, I'm on 377 headed for Denton and I just passed Fuzzy's. The dispatcher will tell you what to do. If they tell you that it is an actual police officer, go ahead and pull over. And this may take a few minutes. The dispatcher may have to contact other agencies to find out whether or not this is actually a police officer behind you. And if it's not a police officer, the dispatcher will tell you what to do.
Doesn't look like a real police officer either. I'm not sure.
Good evening, ma'am.
Okay, in the second part of the video, we see that the person has already pulled over. But she sees the person walking up and she's not quite sure it's a police officer. This also happens. Here's some things you can do if the person is walking up to you and you're not quite sure they're actually a police officer. First thing, make sure your windows are rolled up and your doors are locked. Go ahead and call 911. If you want, you can take your phone and show it to the person at the window so they can see that you're calling 911. Again, tell the dispatcher what's going on and then follow the dispatcher's instructions. They may again ask you, what kind of car are you in and where are you? Just follow their instructions. It may take them a few minutes to figure out whether or not that's a police officer. Now, it's important to note that if there's a vehicle behind you and you're not sure it's a police car, don't just go ahead and pull over and wait and see if a person who looks like he's a police officer gets out. Okay? If you're not sure to begin with, follow the first instructions and do what the dispatcher tells you. Okay? Thanks, and stay safe, everybody.